Let's do it. Muting everybody. All right. Let's start out at the top of the mat. Turn your palms forward. Press down through your big toes. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Just take a moment to get in touch with your breath. Feel your foundation. Soft knees. Strong hips and belly. Little micro adjustments in your body. Correct a forward lean or a backward lean, or the inside or outside of your foot being too heavy. And your breath just gets natural and full. All right, inhale, 2 hands to the sky. Reach a little bit higher and then tap your shoulder blades. And then reach up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Fold forward. Bend your knees a lot and put your gentle fists inside your elbow creases. And your head just hangs here. Yes and no. Bring your hands to your knees. Bring your hands in circles around your knees. Firm activating pressure. Both directions. And then hands on your kneecaps. Press through your big toes and then bring your knees around in circles. In both ways. Rise to standing, hands on your hips. Tailbone circles. Both directions. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. Touch your shoulder blades. And then arms to your sides. Bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine, lengthening from your tailbone through the crown of your head. And then exhale and step your feet back to plank. And find your plank here for a couple breaths. Really pressing through your fingers and pressing up between your shoulder blades. Feeling the tips of your toes on the mat. And then lowering, elbows coming close to the sides of your body. The rest of your body staying real straight, heels through the crown of your head. Now inhale and roll onto the tops of your feet. Heart forward, shoulders back. And then tuck your toes and let your navel draw you back, downward facing dog. Walk out the backs of your legs. Press through your fingers. Make your collar wide. And then extend through your arms. Now walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, extend your flat spine, lengthen. Exhale, soft knees, fold forward. Knees bend a lot, arms to your sides, rise to standing. Touch your own shoulder blades. And then exhale, arms to your sides. 2 more rounds, Prana Mudra. Inhaling up. Touch your shoulder blades. And exhaling. One last time. Arms to your sides. Bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. Lower, elbows close. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, lengthening, flat spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides. Rise up, reach a little higher. Tap your shoulder blades. And then exhale, arms to your sides. Your own breath, 2 more. Inhaling up, tap, exhale. Last time, your own breath. Arms to your sides, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hasta bandha on the mat, feet back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Lengthen your spine, lifting halfway up. And then exhale to fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides. Rise up. Reach as high as you can and then touch your shoulder blades. And exhale, arms to your sides. All right, catch your elbows behind your back or interlace your fingers behind your back and just step 1 foot, a couple feet in front of the other foot. And then lifting through your palms or catching your elbows a little tighter, you decide. Lengthen, and then folding forward on top of your leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Soft knees, rise to standing. Trade your feet. Catch your elbows the other way or interlace your fingers the other way. Put the other arm on the outside. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold forward. Rise to standing. Feet step to each other. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. All the way up onto your toes. Reach a little bit higher. And then exhale, arms to your sides. Bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen your flat spine. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. And exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, 1 leg dog. Try to square your hips and shoulders. Stay even and balanced in your hands. Even in your hips, even in your shoulders. Now bring your left knee into your heart and your upper body like plank. Hug your knee in tight. And then inhale, expand. Your leg extends behind you. Exhale, coil in. Knee to heart, upper body like plank. Hug it in tight. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil in. Squeeze your knee in tight. Plant your foot between your hands. Ground your back knee. 2 hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands sweep, fingers interlace behind you. Arms straighten, palms lift, lengthen. Bow inside your knee. Rise up, 2 hands to the sky. Look up. 2 hands to the mat. Right hand's roots, left hand rises. Gaze to the top. Two hands either side of your front foot. Hips forward, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, draw back, front leg straightening, gaze to belly. Inhale, hips and heart forward, lengthen. Exhale back. Your own breath, inhale forward. Exhale back. Front foot meets the back foot, plank. Lower elbows close. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, one leg dog. Even in your shoulders, even in your hips, even in your hands, even in your fingers, your palms. Hug your knee into your heart, upper body like plank. Squeeze it in tight. Inhale, expand, leg in the air behind you. Exhale, coil in, knee to heart, upper body presses up between your shoulder blades. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil in, knee to heart. Squeeze it in tight. Plant your foot between your hands. Ground your back knee, two hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands sweep. Inhale, arms lift. Fingers interlace behind you. Arms straighten, palms lift, lengthen, and bow inside your knee. Two hands to the sky, look up. Two hands to the mat, either side of your front foot. Left hand roots, right hand rises. Thighs hug a center place. Press through your bottom fingers. Reach through your top fingers. Shoulders away from ears. Hands either side of your front foot. Hips forward, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw back, hips and heart, draw back. Front leg straightens, gaze to belly. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Your own breath. Front foot meets the back foot. Big toes together, knees apart, hips back towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. Lots of breath here, making space between your knees for your belly and your heart. Bring your left arm, bring your knees back to hip width apart, toes tuck under. Left hand comes underneath your right armpit. Grab the mat, draw it towards you, and then open your outer shoulder by bringing the weight of your body down. Hands like prayer. Heart lifts up towards your thumbs. Look up. All right, back to the center place. And then your right hand comes underneath your left armpit. Grab the mat, draw it towards you. Open your outer shoulder. Hands like prayer. Heart lifts up towards your thumbs. Look up. Unwind. All right, find your downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, one leg dog. Exhale, coil in, hug your knee in, tap it to your left elbow, upper body like plank. Inhale, press back, one leg dog. Exhale, coil in, tap your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, expand leg in the air, even shoulders and hips. Exhale, coil in, tap your knee to your opposite elbow, right elbow. Inhale, press back, one leg dog. Bring your knee forward, plant your foot between your hands, ground your back knee, two hands to the sky, look up. Arms like wings, bend your elbows, pinkies forward, lift your elbows, shoulders fall away from your ears, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up. Two hands to the sky, look up. Hands to your heart center. All right. Now, maybe to make yourself a little bit more stable, you can step your feet to either side of your mat. And if you want to, you can ground your back heel. So lengthen back heel through the crown of your head and then belly button to the left. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, right elbow taps your left knee. Inhale, center. And then right elbow hooks your left knee and your heart lifts up to your thumbs and you look up. Two hands to the sky, look up. Two hands to the mat. Front foot meets the back foot, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, one leg dog. Square hips and shoulders. Exhale, coil in, tap your knee to your right elbow, upper body like plank. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil in, knee taps your right elbow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil in, tap your left elbow. Inhale, expand. Bring your knee into your heart. Hug it in tight. Plant your foot between your hands. Two hands to the sky. Look up. Arms like wings. Bend your elbows, pinkies forward. Hands to your heart center. Adjust your back foot, ground your back heel if you want to. Lengthen through the crown of your head, belly to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow taps your right knee. Inhale, center. Left elbow hooks your right knee. Heart lifts up to your thumbs, look up. Unwind, two hands to the sky. Two hands to the earth, either side of your front foot. Front foot meets the back foot. Plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground your knees, cross your ankles. Come to your seat. All right. And start out, two bent knees, arms at your sides. And then there's this imaginary string at your heart, and you lift yourself up. And your back is really flat, and you're not letting yourself collapse in your low back. Right here, lifts. And then lift one foot up, and then the other foot up. And then experiment with letting go of your knees. Keep lifting through your heart. Hug your knees into your heart, and then rock yourself back 3 times. And then find a variation, a boat pose, where your back is not collapsing. Soles of your feet together on the mat. Fingers underneath your heels. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, folding forward. All right. And then return sitting, knees together, hands at your sides. And then Find a variation that works for you. Soles of your feet together, fingers interlaced. Come onto your back. Palms to the back wall, shoulders away from your ears. Hug your knees into your heart. Hug your knees together first and then into your heart. And then roll yourself up to sitting 3 times. Fourth time all the way up to stand. All right. Hands on your hips, thumbs forward. Bring your tailbone around in some circles. In both directions. Two arms forward. And then stacking your arms left on top of right, as close to your upper body as you can. And then bringing your hands towards each other, palms towards each other. Shoulder blades, first your shoulders lift up towards your ears, and then exhale, shoulder blades flat on your back. Lift your elbows. Thumbs in line with your nose, first feet together. Take a breath, press through 4 corners of each foot, lift your thumbs up, look at your thumbs, and then start to sit into an imaginary chair. And then lift your right knee up and wrap it across the top. Hug a center place. Unwind, 2 feet on the earth. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Exhale, 2 hands on the ground, left foot to the sky. All the way up on your standing toes. Left heel reaches as high as you can. Now exhale, coil in, tap your left knee to the belly of your right calf muscle. Inhale, expand. Leg in the air. Exhale, coil in, tap, knee to the belly of your calf. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil in. Inhale, expand. 2 more times, your own breath. Two feet on the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left hand roots. Right hand rises. Left knee bends. Look to your top thumb. Maybe your right arm tucks behind your back. Heart rotates towards the sky. Unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides. Rise up. Touch your shoulder blades. And release. Hands on your hips. Tailbone circles. One way. And then the other way. right, 2 arms forward. All right, this time, left arm on top of right. And then your arms come together. Nope, it's right arm on top of left. All right, and forearms come together, palms towards each other, feet together. So first inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhale, back away. Lift your elbows, thumbs in line with your nose, and then sitting into an imaginary chair. Now your left knee lifts up and wraps across the top of your right leg. Hug a center place. Keep lifting your elbows and sitting back. All right, unwinding. 2 hands to the sky, look up. 2 feet on the earth. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine, lengthen. Exhale, grounding your hands, right leg to the sky, all the way up on your standing left toes. Exhale, coil in, tap your knee to the belly of your left calf muscle. Inhale, expand, right leg to the sky. Exhale, coil in, tap. Inhale, expand. Your own breath. Two feet on the earth. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, lifting halfway up. Exhale, fold, right hand roots, right knee bends, left hand reaches up. Look at your top thumb. And then tuck your left arm behind your back and keep rotating your heart towards the sky. Unwind, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come to your seat. Bring your left ankle bone to the outside of your right leg bone. And point your fingers behind you. Flex your top foot. And start to walk your heart towards your legs. And then your fingertips point forward behind you. Lift your hips up. Look up and let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Ground your booty. Send your right leg out and ground your left foot close to the inside of your left hip and start to square up. And then start to walk your hands towards your toe. So maybe you've got a strap behind you. There's that deep shoulder stretch. So reaching towards, so your 2 hands are on the inside of your knee. Yep, you might want to sit on a block. That might make this more accessible. And heart towards your big toe, knee bone hugging into your armpit. And then your left arm comes around the face of your shin and your right hand comes behind your back and your hands come together behind you and clasp, or they grab your strap behind you And then get even on two sides of your foundation, of your butt. And then lengthening and bringing your belly button, heart towards your big toe. Your extended foot is flexed, toes spread wide. Your kneecap is drawing towards your hip. Your inhales are lengthening your spine, and your exhales are hugging thighs to a center place, belly button towards your big toe. All right, releasing your bind, lengthening. Now your right arm is going to grab your left knee, and your belly button is going to come around to the left. Remember, your extended leg is engaged, kneecap drawing towards your hips, foot flexed, toes wide. Lengthen, belly to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, heart to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Now look over your left shoulder. All right, unwind. Belly button rotates the other way for a counter twist. All right. Extend your right leg out. Hug your left knee in. Two arms are inside your... Oh no, hey, we got to do this whole other sequence. Okay, so right ankle bone on the outside of your left leg bone, ankle, so that this bony place is not digging into the side of your leg, and your fingertips point behind you, and you're squaring your shoulders up to your figure four, and you're lengthening, and you're starting to walk your heart towards your legs. Now your fingertips point forwards. Then you can lift your hips up. Let your knee fall out to the side. Look up and let your shoulders move away from your ears. Booty to the mat. Extend your left leg out. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg, right heel towards the right hip socket. And then your hands are inside your bent knee, arms reaching towards your big toe, inside your left knee. And hug your knee bone into your armpit. Maybe your strap is already behind you. So you can reach around the face of your shin with your right arm, around the face of your right shin, and your left arm reaches behind you, and your hands start to reach towards each other or towards two ends of a strap. And then you're squaring everything up. You're making sure that your extended leg is still engaged, kneecap drawing towards your hips, toes spread wide. And then you're inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to bring your belly button a little closer to your big toe. Inhale, lengthening. Exhaling to deepen the pose. All right, release your bind. And now we've got our twist. So left arm is going to catch your right leg. Right arm is going behind your back. Your foot is flexed. Toes spread wide. Kneecap draws towards your hip as you lengthen through the crown of your head. Belly button to the right. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart to the right. Inhale. Even in two thighs as you lengthen through the crown of your head. And then look over your right shoulder. All right, unwinding. Belly button points the other direction for a counter pose. Two legs extend in front of you. Your hands on the tops of your thighs. Press down through two thighs and lengthen. Legs in their sockets, kneecaps draw towards your hips. Lift your pelvic floor, navel to spine. Imaginary string at the crown of your head lengthens you. All right, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale and start to walk your fingers towards your heels. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen. If you have a strap, you can use your strap around your feet. If you can catch your feet, pull your pinky toes towards you and push your big toes away from you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. All right, swap your hands on either side of your feet. So if you've got your feet, grab your pinky toes. If you don't have your feet, you can grab opposite sides of your strap. You can grab opposite sides of your legs. It works anyway. But what I want you to do is lengthen and then look between two arm bones, two long side waists. Look between two arm bones over at the side wall. Make space between your elbows for your face to thread through. All right, now swap your hands. Lengthen and look through the other way. All right, unwind, your eyes up. All right, now take your left foot and bring it behind you with your heel on the outside of your booty. And you can take a block and you can put it underneath your right hip to give yourself a little bit more space for your ankle or any other part of your leg flexibility. But the idea is that your knees are coming towards each other. So if your knees aren't coming towards each other and you're not being able to kind of get pretty even in your hips, you should probably prop yourself up with a pillow or a block. And then check on your toes behind you. All 5 of these toes behind you should be pointing directly back. And these toes in front of you should be foot flex, toes wide. So inhale, lengthen, thighs hugging the center place. And then exhaling forward, hands on either side of your leg, or maybe you can strap your foot, you decide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Rise up, extend your left leg out. Your right foot comes behind you. And then get whatever props you want. Knees hugging towards a center place. 5 toes behind you. Toes in front of you squaring up, lengthening through the crown of your head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Rise up. And come onto your back. With your legs straight up in the air. If you have a pillow or a block, maybe you want to lift your booty up and put the block underneath your sacrum. Give your legs a little bit of height. Or you can strap your feet, or you can sit on your hands. If there's any other inversions that you'd like to feel, you could take those now. But whatever you're doing, you're taking some time to let the blood exchange the different way. And enjoy the feeling of being very aware of your breath. Ground your feet, hip width apart, close to your butt. Press through your big toes. Hug your knees to a center place and lift your hips up. Shoulders away from your ears. Hips to the earth. Right leg extends out. Lift your left knee up and hug your left knee into your heart. Flexing both feet, hugging legs together to a center place again. Squaring everything up. Bring your knee across your body. Stack your hips. Left arm is a wing. Look out across your left fingertips to complete the twist. Press your hips down. Hollow your belly. And press your hips to the foot of the mat. Unwinding. And then the other side, left leg extends out, right knee hugs into your heart. Square up, thighs to a center place. Lots of breath. Bring your knee across your body, stack your hips. Right arm is a wing. Look out across your right fingertips. All right, check in with yourself. See if there's any other poses or counterbout poses your body needs. Maybe some windshield wiper knee twists. Maybe hug your knees into your heart and do some rocking around. Find some more release somewhere in your body. Before you extend yourself out. But whenever you're ready, extend yourself out onto the mat. Let your feet flop open. Turn your palms up at your sides. Let every inhale fill you completely. Notice the pause at the top of your breath. Fullness. Let every exhale empty you entirely. Notice the pause at the bottom of your breath of potential. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, wiggle your fingers and toes, reach your arms to the back wall. And roll to the side for a couple breaths. And then gently, as you become ready, bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Hands at your heart center. Inhale, hands spread wide. Sip in a little more air. Exhale, hands together. Your own breath. Namaste.